Hello everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of Jack the Ripper versus, Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper. And we left off where we were at the scene where we back to Baker Street, and so now we're going to do something at home. I guess figure out some stuff on our own with Sherlock and Watson. 1 second guys, hold on. Had to get my earphones, guys. Alright guys, I'm ready to roll. Let's play this game. Yes.
We must place the murder of Martha Tabram in George Yard on the map.
Okay, so we have to go to the map, which is... Where is the map? Here? Yeah. No, it's not. It's fucking guys. The map. Over here. Duh.
Well, I discovered the case of another murder before that of Bucks Row. It happened in George Yard. We shall put it on the map in order to see if it corresponds to our area of research. We must place the murder of Martha Tabram in George Yard on the map.
On the map. Here.
That is where Martha Tabram's murder took place. There's no point going there. I already have all the information we need on that matter. You see, this murder took place in the area in which our killer lives, his safe zone. Nonetheless, there are two major differences between the murder of this Martha Tabram and that of Polly Nichols. Firstly, the blows inflicted are not the same.
And the second difference?
It follows on from a doctor's opinion. He claims two weapons might have been used, and if there is one group of people we absolutely must not trust in this business, it's doctors. Don't you agree, Watson?
Watch it, Holmes.
Tabram's murder took place in an area where the murderer, whose cowardice is clear, was able to make a quick getaway, that is to say, near his home. For his second murder, he would have wanted to go further afield, so the police would not link these two cases. And as for the other murders, seeing the ineffectiveness of his last one, he headed in different directions to kill his victims while still staying in the vicinity and without going any further than necessary, and all the while planning his escape.
Okay.
My dear Watson, we now know what this man looks like, in what area he lives, and that he suffered directly or indirectly from syphilis. Let's not forget the anatomical knowledge he must almost certainly possess. Given his lower class background, a butcher seems very likely. However, it may be the case that the man was a butcher once, but is no longer. He might also have been a medical assistant. Who knows? That's why we need the testimonies of the other Joseph and Dr. Tumblety in order to be certain.
What shall we do, Holmes?
As the police's cooperation is futile and can be ruled out, we have nothing to do but wait. Watson, wait, and hope we see one of these two men before the killer strikes again.
Baker
At
Street,
last,
8,
a long
8,
day's
8,
work
8 to
done.
4 o'clock PM.
How are you doing, Holmes?
Fine, Watson, just fine.
I suppose you still haven't heard any news from Whitechapel.
No, Watson.
It's been almost a month now.
Watson.
Who knows? Our killer may have brought justice upon himself, overcome by remorse and ignominy for his actions.
Not a chance, Watson.
Not a
You haven't done
chance.
anything about the story of a kidney that was sent in the post and reported by the papers. Why not?
The killer left a message on
I'm gonna
one
grab some
occasion
coffee,
with the
guys.
intention of
Right
harming.
back.
The letter accompanying this package served no purpose other than to give value to its recipient and arouse disgust against its sender. The killer has never done anything for nothing. In order to authenticate the Galston Street message, he left an indisputable piece of evidence. Can we really say as much about this kidney?
I don't know. All I know is that there are letters piling up on your desk. Isn't it time to move on to another case?
Absolutely not, Watson. I think that the other Joseph is reluctant to meet me. The man he saw must certainly have put the fear of God in him, a man well known for his violence and his hatred towards Jews. There can't be any shortage of those in Whitechapel. I have hope yet. As for Dr. Tumblety...
We found him, Mr. Holmes. We found him.
Who's that?
Dr. Bumblebee. He's been locked up by the Bobbies. But they've let him loose. Oi, he was looking round like a rat who's scared of his own shadow. He's gonna do a run at years.
Watson, this is our chance. The game is afoot. Let's hope that Tumblety will go to collect his trunk. As for you, my little friends, thank you for lifting this burden that has been on my shoulders for almost a month.
Hey guys, I grabbed my coffee, I'm back. Yay! Let's do this thing. Alright, so we left off where I finished talking to the kid. So
Let's return to the boarding house.
So now, we're going to the boarding house, which is in Whitechapel, that is. Guys, this is getting exciting, guys. We're getting oh yeah.
He is here. The doctor is here, up in his room. Peeking through my door, I saw him go up the stairs, and I think that he has a pistol.
Regarding the trunk, did you do what I told you to?
Yes, I jammed the lock and filled the trunk with stones. Should we call the police?
Absolutely not. Go home, lock your doors, and if you hear a gunshot, shout as loudly as you can. Watson, we must disarm this man at all costs before attempting to confront him. Come, have your pistol at the ready and stay alert.
Alright guys, uh-oh. Oh,
Don't
Watson
move
is a
a
man.
muscle or I shoot.
Who? But what is going on?
Bravo, Watson. I take back everything I ever said about your less than full involvement in our investigations.
Listen,
I like Watson.
Mr.
Watson's
Policeman.
cool.
I already told everything to your colleagues at the station, so...
Don't you believe it, sir? We're not with the police. We are here to
He's
talk
so
about
steady and
human
perfect with
organs,
that
an
gun, like
area
he's
in which you
just-
seem to have a great deal of
He's
interest.
so focused.
What? But who are you?
We are the ones holding the pistol. Listen, Tumblety, tell us everything you know
Wait,
and you will
who
be
are
spared
you?
from the noose or a bullet.
We are the
Have
ones
you
that
tried
holded
to
the
get hold
pistol.
of any female genitalia
Classic
from someone during
Sherlock
these past
Holmes,
months?
Dude. Classic.
So that's it. You English. Listen, as it happens, I do have a collection of female genital organs which I hold dear and never miss the chance to show my friends whatever the occasion. If you
guy's
knew
nuts.
what I feel when my eyes meet the young men's as they contemplate with astonishment and disgust this soft and flabby skin that they worship and place at the center of all their passions. Women repulse me, gentlemen.
I'm sure.
They are one of nature's greatest mistakes. Lying, haughty, and most of all, nauseating. No, sirs. Men, mankind, we are not made to soil ourselves with such animals, and it is my task to educate my peers, like the ancient Greeks used to do, and put them on the path to masculine relationships, the only kind worthy of our intelligence.
My God, this
Okay.
man has lost his marbles, Holmes.
You haven't answered my question. Did you attempt to obtain any female organs?
Indeed, but a long time ago. I was living in Liverpool at the time. A few of my specimens were starting to lose their freshness. But despite the sum proposed, the heads of the university hospitals refused to accede to my demands. The fear of what others would say, certainly. I know nothing more similar to an arrogant fowl than an English doctor. Yakety yak,
Yeah.
always showing up in the
Yakety-yak.
courtyard with their haughty airs. And as soon as...
Shut it, Tumblety. So, was it you who killed all of these women? Yes or no?
I regret to say that it was not. If I had really wanted a few more uteri, I would have had them brought in from the United States, where it would cost me much less than here. Or I would have shown a few gold coins in the hallways of a morgue or a hospital in London, and they would have kissed my feet to sell them to me, and not taken the least risk. But kidneys are all the latest, aren't they? I think that I could find one tomorrow for less than £1.
Wow, this guy is nuts,
In short,
dude.
gentlemen, I do not know your killer, and I don't know why he's doing that. But if you come across him one day, please send him my friendship and my deepest respect.
You've
guy's
gone too
nuts.
far this time.
Come, Watson, let's not get carried away now. Thank you for your assistance, Doctor. If I may offer some advice, you should leave England as soon as possible. Each day that you remain in this country is a risk that an intelligent man would not take.
My pistol?
Without that, it will be even more risky.
Ha! Holmes is the man, dude.
Can we believe this man, Holmes?
He can't be the murderer, and his story regarding the organs fits. But we can't afford to take the slightest risk. I will ask the Baker Street irregulars to follow him. Listen, lads, when Tumblety leaves here, follow him discreetly and come and tell me as early as possible tomorrow where he is currently residing. Understood?
Understood, Captain.
Captain? Captain? Captain?
You are already ready, Holmes. What is going on?
I have been waiting for you for at least an hour, Watson. It would appear that a new drama has unfolded. The youngsters came to give me this address, but I have some doubt as to the actual location we are going to. Let's try anyway. At worst, we may come across the Baker Street irregulars to put us in the right direction.
Nice little camera pan there. I like that.
We are lost, Holmes.
No, we're not, Watson. We are heading for the very street I'd hoped for, but as I wasn't sure it was this one, I've made a few big detours in order to find the right one. I'll know it when I see the name.
Why, of course, Holmes. Why didn't I think of that? The great Sherlock Holmes can't...
Can't? The way he ended that sentence was very funny. So who's this guy?
How are you, my friend? Are you not feeling well?
No,
My friend is a doctor. He can take care of you.
don't go there. He came here and he...
Now, Watson, take care of him.
Miller's Court. Let's see what's behind this wall. Let's see what's in here. Oh man, what the heck? Oh, is that her liver? What is that? Yo, that's disgusting.
My God!
What happened?
Can't talk. Wait
That's
for the coppers.
disgusting.
Are
That
they
is
coming?
disgusting.
My eyes are crying.
No.
So
Don't
we're
find
like
them too,
where the
mister.
killer kind
I'll
of is.
stay here and
Like,
keep an
he's
eye
close
out.
by.
Go.
The killer has to be
No,
close
I must
by
await
here,
my
so
friend. Ah, here
we
he
know the
is.
area where the killer is. We're getting close, guys. Woohoo.
Watson, are you there? How are you?
Fine, Holmes, and you? What happened?
Hello, sir.
Sherlock looked very
Where are we,
disturbed.
Watson?
In Whitechapel, Holmes. This must be Dorset Street. You don't seem very well. Do you need something?
Indeed, Watson. Some clay, a great big piece of clay. I would ask for some wine, too, but as you know, I taste nothing but melodrama.
What is over there?
A trip from which you will never return, Watson. Trust me, don't go there.
A trip? Behind this door? In this room?
Yeah,
It's
Watson,
not strictly a
you don't
door,
wanna go
it's
in
more
there,
of a
dude.
portal,
Just
a
go.
threshold, and what lies behind it is not the mortal realm, Watson. It is a place beyond time and space, the gift of a frantic artist who made use of his talent in order to grant us access to his world, Watson. Beyond that threshold is an abyss. Hell. The police won't take long to arrive, and the last thing I want is to waste precious time on them. Could you lead me out of this area and take me home?
Alright, to Baker Street we go. We're going to Baker Street because Holmes is ready to investigate. Oh, that's what I guess that's what was in the room where the lady was sitting where the blood and stuff was at. That
You
Holmes
should come
looked
and
into.
eat, Holmes.
So
Mrs.
wherever that
Hudson has
clay
worked wonders.
object is,
The joint
whatever
has
he's
been cooked
recreating is
medium
in.
rare. If only you would
Very
tell me
clever.
what was in the courtyard.
The answer, Watson.
The answer, Holmes?
Yes, the answer to a question that you asked me a few weeks ago.
How the devil can the answer to a question I
I love
asked you
that.
be
How
found
the
in that
devil?
courtyard? And what question are you referring to, Holmes?
How our killer set about reaching the height of horror by taking
love how-
another victim, Watson.
He drinks the wine. I love that. I
Did I
love
not
the,
tell you that I wanted
the
to
sound
avoid
effects and
melodrama?
everything. That was great.
Do you mean to say that...
Yes, that's what was in that room. You helped towards the colour. All that's missing is the odour, but I shall let that pass. The mutilations almost all resulted in large removals of flesh. My photographic memory noted them all in great detail, the shape, size and location, and thanks to the softness of this clay and your medical knowledge, I believe we can attempt to determine what is missing from this lady.
Don't you think we should wait for the medical examiner's opinion?
Surely not, Watson. This massacre has gone on long enough. I can assure you that I will do everything in my power to get our hands on Jack the Ripper before this night is out.
I believe Holmes will do it. Let's see.
Watson, we shall reconstruct the body of this poor woman and inspect it in detail as well. Your help as a medical man will be invaluable.
Holmes,
Well, I understand. I will manage on my own. Her throat was slit just like the others. The wound is particularly deep. There were incisions in the rib cage, as if to inspect the lungs.
Uh-oh, that's her boob. Right, let's see, that goes there.
The liver was neatly removed.
Liver goes somewhere there, and this, I think this is here, and the boob here, and...
An organ is missing, apparently. I must specify which organ this is on my list.
The heart! It's quite obvious, because it's not marked or checked.
There we
That
are,
was
Watson.
pretty-
We have examined
that was
everything.
very
The heart is the
elementary.
only thing missing. 2 uteri, a kidney, and now a heart. He had all the time he wanted in which to disfigure her, cut her up like a piece of meat, and yet took nothing but the heart. What do you think of that, Watson? Watson?
He's going to throw up. That's hilarious. That is the worst throw up sound ever.
I dread to think how you'd react if you saw a corpse. I'm returning to Whitechapel, Watson, to Isaac's.
kind of throw
If the
up
heart
was that?
tells you
That
to
was
come with
weird.
me, if the heart tells you a little wordplay there.
If the heart tells you a little bit, play there.
Let's go
That's
to the
funny.
cobblers.
That was the most funniest scene. Did you hear that, like, sound, though?
Let's go to the cobblers.
Beep, beep. Evening, Mr. Holmes.
Good evening, Hardyman. Has Abraham Solomonovich still not reopened his shop?
No, not that I know of.
Have you heard anything about the latest murder?
Certainly there is talk of nothing else. Poor girl. I hope they catch the bastard who did it.
Who do you think that could be?
A madman, that's for sure. Everyone in the area is pinning it on a Jew. But I don't believe that for a second.
Why?
Because Jews don't like blood, you see. They're not allowed to eat it, and they have to drain the meat before cooking it. It's true that they eat animals, but they are fanatical about all kinds of silly things. I don't know much about their rituals and all, but I know that a Jewish butcher can't just do whatever he pleases with his knife. He has strict kosher rules to
He
follow.
knows a lot about that,
You
right?
seem to be very well informed.
Yeah.
Well, I buy my meat from them too. My clients don't care whether the meat comes from Jews or not. Cats eat it regardless. And let me tell you, I'd go as far as to say that I may even have more faith in a Jew, because even if they don't eat all the offals, a Jew inspects them to see if the animal was in good health. Lungs, for the most part, and as they make up most of my cat's meat, you can see the connection, right?
Jews are allowed to eat offals?
Yes. They eat calves' kidneys, I think.
How big is that? A calf's kidney?
Ah, well, that depends if it's fresh or if it's been marinated in brine or cooked.
When fresh, are they as big as a human kidney?
They would be, yes.
You know, Mr. Hardyman, it's lucky for both of us that the murder that took place in your mother's courtyard was only the Whitechapel killer's third. Had it been the first, I wouldn't be thanking you, as I'm doing now, for all of this important information. Goodbye and take care.
If you say so. Right, farewell, Mr. Holmes.
Let's go to the cobbler's.
Let's just walk there, because we're literally right across the street. So we learned some information. Let's talk to this guy and find out what he knows and why he took his
Good
pets
evening,
and
Mr.
stuff.
Solomnovich.
Evening, Mr. Holmes. If you've come about the business of my cousin, I hate to say...
Before you respond to my request, I must ask you to answer this question of the utmost importance. What offals are Jews allowed to eat?
Well, the same as you.
Kidney, heart, liver?
Yes.
How are they prepared?
Kidneys are boiled, heart is often finely sliced and cooked on a skewer, and liver is always grilled.
These offals, do they come from cattle?
Yes, beef or veal.
And eating non-kosher food would be a grave affair for a Jew, isn't that right?
Yes, it would be very serious. But what are you getting at?
If I were to tell you what I'm thinking, Mr. Solomnovich, you would pull out your own eardrums to not hear the end of my sentence. It goes against the beliefs of hundreds of members of your community, and for some, perhaps even worse. I will ask you one last time before involving the authorities, who I assure you will be far less discreet than myself. Do you know who the second Joseph is, the Aldgate butcher, who your cousin knows from the Imperial Club?
His name is Joseph Hyam Levy, but I don't know where he lives. I know nothing about him, other than he's a member of the Imperial Club on Duke Street.
That street is after Church Passage, coming from Mitre Square. Am I right?
That's it.
Thank you. You have been an enormous help to both of us. Now, listen carefully. I need you to find 4 or 5 strong men among the members of your family who you trust wholeheartedly, and to wait here with them until my arrival, or you receive a message from me. Is that clear?
But if you will tell me...
Later, Mr. Solomnovich. Later.
Later.
Let's go to the Imperial Club.
Uh-oh. It took us there. This time. Usually they don't really do that, but that's new. The Imperial Club is right here.
Ah, there's the Imperial Club. Let's see if I can find Joseph Hyam Levy. Hello, sir.
Hello. Can I help you, sir?
Indeed, I have an urgent message for Mr. Joseph Levy, the Aldgate butcher.
I regret, sir, but Mr. Levy is not at the club at present. You can wait for him if you wish.
I thank you. Do you know where I can find him? His home address, perhaps? It is a very urgent matter.
I am sorry, sir, but we do not give out information regarding the club members to people outside the group.
I understand.
Great. We're not
I must
getting
find a
anywhere.
way
We
to
gotta
enter
get
the
away.
Imperial Club without
Great.
having to go through the entrance hall.
Great. Today's Friday, November 9th, 1888. That's how to become a member. I don't want to be a member of your stupid club, dude. Just want to get in for
A
free.
note encouraging members of the Jewish community to remain prudent and vigilant after rumours about the Whitechapel murders.
Ah,
This may come in handy.
it shall. Anything in over here? No. So it looks like we have to find a way around. So let's look around. Oh, what's this? Let's look around and see if we can find something. Gotta get in somehow.
There's a cellar window behind this barrel, which is preventing me from passing. There's a cellar window behind this barrel, which is preventing me from passing. Coal. It's a service door and firmly locked. There must be a stockroom in the cellar beneath this room. If I can just get into the coal cellar, I shall be in the place.
We have to get into the coal cellar. What's else out here? Anything here for us to grab? Yeah. That looks like something we can pick up, dude. Oh, okay, I thought so. Because it wasn't laying there on the first time, I don't think. I don't know. But anyway. Let's see what we can do. This goes Somewhere
There
over
we
here.
are. My pivot is in place. Now, let's find something to tip over this barrel.
To tip it over would be this thing here.
I should be able to make it tip over.
Oh, we're in.
Closed. The cellar window is locked from the inside by a simple iron hook.
Oh, so we need the broken hanger, and we're in.
Let's go.
That was pretty
Good.
sweet.
Let's try to find the exit that leads to the club.
Anything over here, guys? Anything over here? I guess not. Alright, uh-oh. Anybody up here, okay?
This may come in handy.
This might come in handy. Anything over here? Here?
Empty tin cans.
See what's in here?
Administration. Perfect. This must be the club's safe. What I'm looking for is probably
So we need
inside.
the keys
I
to get
need
inside.
something.
Let's hope it works,
A
guys. I
page
don't
from
know
an
what's
old Yiddish-English dictionary.
Yeah,
The
so
court's
some
proceedings.
sweet.
Curious.
need something.
Some square metal
Curious.
tokens. Curious. There is a document.
Morse, Phillips, Morse, Don't
There must have been
that.
litigation between Joseph Hyam Levy
So
and
dramatic
Jacob
to open
Levy.
a box, right? A nice cutscene for that. Joseph.
This must be the club's safe. What I'm looking for is probably inside. The lock on this chest is very sophisticated. Let's see.
Okay. I'm gonna just take a wild guess and say this is for this thing here. Ah, this is gonna be exciting, everybody. So, I don't know what to do, but we're gonna just guess this crap. Because, yeah, we're gonna just guess this crap. I don't know. Break! Okay. What could be the... Let's go with the first one. I don't know. Let's go with the first one. Let's start with the first one. What? Okay, that's first. And let's see. Let's see. Freak. So that goes there. Ooh.
No, that's not it.
Great. Let's try this again.
Elementary.
Elementary, guys! Wow, that was the most elementary thing ever. Not.
I need something.
Okay, you need the book.
These documents contain some words in Yiddish, which reads from right to left.
Yiddish. From right to left. We know from keep the power of the geometry that enables to count everything in the world seems and unseen. Thus we know that as accounts 439. He is blessed because 439 is also whatever that is, which means man of God. Dear Joseph, I did not count any names of our club members. Okay, so if I'm reading this correctly, number 1 would be A. Okay. And number 2 would be B. Okay, so far I'm not stupid. 5 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would be, wait, that would be H, right? Okay, let's do try the last one. That will be R, right? Let's try, whoops, nope, that's not it. I meant to put E, no. Wouldn't that be, no? Oh, okay, E. This would be what? Okay, M. What is this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so that would be you. Duh. Left to right. It's read.
Excellent.
It's read from left to
Now,
right,
on to
guys.
the next step.
Left to right, not from right to left. Not from right to right to. No, from left to right. It's from left to right. Not from that way. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. So. What? What are we doing? Are we just choosing which one it is? I don't know.
Here we are. I have the address of this Joseph Hyam Levy, 36 Middlesex Street. Now, let's try to get out of here without being seen. This may
that's
come in
gonna
handy.
be great. What? Did I just grab something? What else can I grab?
Can't get out through the window. It's blocked and appears to be reinforced. I'll have to find another way out.
Okay.
I need something.
What do you need? What you need? What you need? Let's try downstairs. Maybe we can find something very important to use. You know, I knew that was gonna have to come in handy for some reason.
Blast! My exit has been sealed off. The barrel was replaced.
You know what? I knew that.
I'll have to find another way.
I really knew that. Yeah. Anything else? I think that's it, guys. So we have to put something together because this is just ridiculous. What's this?
I need something.
So we need something. Let's see. What can we put together? That hook is probably going to go here, along with a rope, I'm guessing, because the rope has to be hooked onto there. Okay, so far so good. And maybe this goes in the bucket. We are getting it. Getting it, dudes.
I need something.
What do you need? Oh, the candlestick? Oh, no, wait. I need fire. Rope? Oh, duh. Oh, so we're trying to make like something. We're trying to make some like distraction right now so we can get out of here. So, bucket goes.
I need something.
Okay, I guess the candlestick goes first.
I need something.
What do you freaking need?
I need something.
Oh, wait. That goes there. The candlestick goes here.
Now let's quickly hide in administration.
The administration office. Let's run. Let's run to the administration room. Look at Holmes, he's hiding. He's like... That'd be hilarious if it didn't work, right? But it worked. It worked. Of course it worked. Run, run, man, run! He closed the door. So Holmes is just gonna walk out very cool and calm, collective.
Let's visit Joseph Levy at 36 Middlesex Street.
Oh, that was hilarious. Oh, that was great. Joseph Levy. Miller's Court. Joseph Levy. Where the freak is Joseph Levy at? Wait, at Middle Street.
Here I am in Middlesex Street. Let's find number 36.
36. Hey, there's that beep beep fella. 36. Ah, there it is. A big 3-6 on it.
Hello, sir. What do you want?
Hello, Ma'am. I would like to speak with Mr. Levy. Do you know if he's in?
I am Mrs. Levy, his wife. He's not arrived yet.
Do you know when he'll be in?
No idea. You know, he works at the butcher's and helps at the slaughterhouse. It often happens that he doesn't come in until early morning and then leaves right away.
Well, listen. As soon as your husband Joseph returns, tell him that...
My husband isn't called Joseph.
You aren't the wife of Joseph Hyam Levy?
No, of course not. I'm the wife of Jacob Levy. Mr. Hyam Levy used to live here with his parents, but he moved.
Mommy, who's the man that you're talking to?
Yo, what's
But
up with the kid's
this
face?
poor child has syphilis. He carries the mark on his
syphilis.
face.
Leave us, children.
Oh my
Go
God,
back inside
poor
with the
kid.
brothers and sisters.
Yes, Mother.
Huh.
As I was saying, Mr. Hyam Levy doesn't live here. He works in a butcher's near Aldgate, but I don't know exactly where. But if you find him, he will surely live next door.
Wait a minute.
Butchers always
Her
live near
husband
the
is
work.
the killer.
Could you possibly give him a message on my
Yo,
behalf?
we're getting...
I don't see him often, and... Well, even though we know him, we aren't on friendly terms, you see?
Is he bothering you, Mommy?
No, Simon, not at all.
That's a handsome boy you have. It's strange that he has light hair.
He takes after his father. Strong, with light hair.
Wait, he sounds familiar to me. A man of about 50 years old, very big, at least 6 feet tall, and left-handed, correct?
You are mistaken yet again. My husband is only 32 years old, no taller than 5'3", and he's right-handed.
Obviously, there are many Levys in the area. I will leave you, and I pray that you will excuse the disturbance. Perhaps we will have the pleasure of meeting again. Farewell, Ma'am.
Goodbye, sir.
Dude, her husband's the killer, dude. He just walks. Okay, well. Holy crap, and there he goes. Dude, there he is. Let's go back and talk to him.
Daddy!
Aw, man, that's the killer.
I must return to Baker Street.
That's the killer.
Let's go to Baker Street.
Aw, man, I want to go... Aw, we gotta go back home. Dude, he was right there. The killer was right there. We could have had it.
Well, Watson, not looking so
Come on.
good.
Whose fault is that, Holmes? If you hadn't shown me your masterpiece in clay.
Some actions have much larger repercussions than would be assumed at first glance. Listen, Watson, in a few minutes I will leave Baker Street in order to meet Jack the Ripper and put an end to his crimes. Beforehand, I want to go over all our discoveries to assure myself that everything is clear.
Jack the Ripper? You know the identity of Jack the
Yes, that's
Ripper?
only the
Without
identity,
a shadow
yeah.
of a doubt, Watson,
Everything.
and I assure you that we are in possession of all the elements required to determine who Jack the Ripper is. Would you like to do this work with me?
Yes, of course. Alright, guys, we're almost done.
Well, we are still missing certain information in order to finish this investigation, Watson.